I look at it as our guys have been playing well. Our guys have pitched well. Our guys have swung the bats well. It's been a good little run for us as a group, and I pretty much just think about it like that.
Do you think the hitting and the homers have been a contagious thing, or is it just an odd coincidence that you've hit so many?
I think we just have some guys that are having good at bats, and we have guys that have the strength and the types of hitters that can hit the ball over the fence. When they put a good swing on the ball, and I've been impressed. I've been impressed with the way our guys have handled their business and gone up there and had the at bats. And there have been many moments where, the home runs are good, but the at bats have carried us. And I think today was another good example if we see a little bit of both.
What did you think Gibson did well today?
What's that?
What did you think Gibson did well specifically today?
Well, I could say pretty much everything. I thought he threw the ball very well all the way around. It was a good start for him, and I think he spun the ball very well. I think when he needed to get ahead, he was able to do that with his breaking ball and with his off-speed pitches. And when he needed to throw the ball, started in the zone and ended out of the zone, he was able to do that too, and get some and finish some at bats. So overall, it was just a good, efficient start for him, and it was just very, very solid.
This is the same stuff he's basically had all seasons. Just is there anything different you see the last couple starts?
I think it was just keeping it to. I'm seeing, I think, what everyone else is seeing. It's very similar stuff as big picture wise. It's similar execution, except just not having a very small spurt or a very small period of time in the middle of the game where it wavers. He didn't waver today. He made pitches from the beginning of the start to the end of the start, and that's how you keep a lineup in check. You stay on point the entire time, and that's exactly what he did.
3 homers in a row for Kepler. What's been so good about his at bats lately?
Well, he has good at bats. That's just what he is as a hitter. Even in the past, he's had very, very good at bats. I think he's taken to the spot in the lineup where he's hitting well. And when I say well, it doesn't mean it means he's comfortable. He just seems comfortable with what he's doing. And I think for him, as long as he's staying aggressive, that doesn't mean swinging at every pitch. For him, just being ready to hit when he steps up to the plate from the first pitch on, I think is important because he sees the ball well, and he has the ability to lay off pitches when they're not generally what he wants to swing at. So I think it's worked well for him, and I think he's in a good place.
It's still April, but can 12 home runs in a 3-game series kind of be infectious at this point of the year?
I think there are periods of time where when a couple of guys start swinging the bats well, what it does is, the positive nature of what's going on kind of rubs off on everyone else. But in addition to that, when a couple of guys start swinging the bats well, it also does something to the opposing pitcher, and it makes their life more difficult. And the harder they have to work in one at bat, or the better swings one guy gets off them, maybe it helps the guys down in the lineup. And I can't tell you that's exactly what's going on, but I think it's a thing. And when our guys are having at bats like they're having them, you try to just ride it out as long as you can and keep it going.